Thank you so much, Bill. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Unity of Orange County. How is everyone today? That's fantastic. Except for you, I didn't hear you. I'm just kidding, I heard you, it's fine. We're going to start by singing Please Rise. We're going to sing a little I Release and I Let Go. There was a time in my life I thought I'd have to do it all for myself. Didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. Didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you've got to let it go. Let it all go. And this is what you have to say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Very nice, everyone. You may be seated. And I want to welcome Reverend Allison to the platform.
All right. Thank you, Tom. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. All of you that are here and all of you that are watching us on Zoom, welcome. This is Unity of Orange County, and you're in the right place. We like to start with our mission and a vision statement, so if you'll say it with me. Centered in divine love, we joyfully co-create a world that works for all, and our vision to awaken, inspire, and transform lives. Yes. And so I'd like to just take a moment and thank everybody who's here making this service possible this morning. We have Bill on piano. Yay. And Jerry backing him up on the drums over there. And then we have our wonderful Tom doing our vocals and audio. He's a multitasker back there. We have John doing our live stream. Waverly's doing our live stream, and John's doing our video. There we go. And Diane will be giving us our daily word of meditation this morning. And of course, the wonderful Reverend Arlene will be giving our talk. Look forward to that. And I'm Allison, and I'm going to be up here doing this platform stuff today. And so I'd also like to take a moment and thank our greeters for today, Rosemary and Jim, the dynamic duo there. And they were backed up by Cindy. Thank you so much. What a wonderful opportunity when we come and we see those smiling faces when we walk through the door, get our little name badges, and we're so happy. So we have some important announcements, so I just want to go over those really quickly. First and foremost, today after church, we're going to be having an important town hall meeting, and this is to discuss the future of Unity of Orange County. It will be at 11 o'clock, and it'll be here in the sanctuary and also on Zoom, and the Zoom number is 818-8859-3747. So please do tune in for that. It's very important information. And guess what? The Unity of Orange County candy store is open for business. And it's not just any candy, okay? It is C's candy, okay? We are selling C's candy. So what you just need to do, just as an FYI, anything you buy from the C's candy store through this opportunity helps support our church. We do get a portion of that. So go to www.yumraising.com and then go to Unity of Orange County storefront, and you'll be directed to our store. And this is a wonderful and easy way to just support the church and also treat yourself and family and friends. And You may or may not be aware, but the holidays are soon approaching. Okay, so we're going to need to get out there and get our C's candy to take to all our events. So please do support us in that opportunity. We also have a new book discussion group starting Wednesday, October 6th. That's this Wednesday from 6:30 to 8. And it is Frequency by Penny Pierce. This is a highly useful book that will help you in your life, all for the better. And all the Zoom classes have the same Zoom ID. Again, 818-8859-3747, and there is no password. And then we have another opportunity coming up October 17th, and that is Hero Sunday. So please invite somebody that you look up to. And when you give them the invitation, remember to tell them that they're your hero, that you look up to them as a hero, and invite them to join us for that wonderful day. And we have our newsletter coming up for the winter newsletter. So we're looking for recipes, inspiring or insightful stories, holiday ideas, positive prayers and affirmations, as well as funny stuff. Kathy Barron is very good about giving us the funny stuff all the time. So we look forward to that. And the deadline for this is November 5th. And so please send it to sharnack@hotmail.com under the subject News Central. And we have a very wonderful new opportunity coming up. It will be after the first of the year, but I'm going to invite Bill Pierce up to give us a little preview of that.
Thank you. Whoops. So I just want to give you a little update. We are going to, Unity has a lot of talent. If you look around this room, you can see we do have a lot of talent. And we're going to have a talent show, looks like in January. And we've formed a committee. We're meeting every 2 weeks. And we're looking for talent. It could be, if you want to participate, you might want to read a poem. You might want to sing. You might want to dance, et cetera, et cetera. I know that one of our members is working on a magic act. So anyway, we have flyers in the back, and you can see Diane or myself. And I just want you to start thinking about it. And if you say to yourself, I can't sing, I can't dance, we still need staff to help support. We need ushers. We need, people that actually make the whole event work. So anyway, I'm going to keep reminding you about this. Start thinking about it. It's going to be fun, and it'll be a fundraiser for the church. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Bill. And there are sign-up sheets in the lobby as well for your talent, so we know what we have on the agenda. So please do sign up. And also, though, for a full listing of all of our upcoming activities, because as you can see, we have a lot of them, and they're wonderful, please go to our website at www.unityoforangecounty.org, and it will have a full listing on the calendar. All right, and now it's my opportunity to invite Tom back to sing a wonderful song for us.
So we're talking about a sure way to cure the blues today. And spoiler alert, cover your ears if you don't want to know, but we're talking about helping people. It's the sure way to cure the blues. And sometimes just being there for people is exactly what they need. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, I'll be your friend, I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I have things you need to borrow. No one can fill all of your needs if you won't let it show. Just call on call me brother when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Call me, sing with me. Call me, call me, call me. Let's do 3 more. Call me, call me. 1 more. Call me. Thank you guys so much. Such a fun song, such an amazing song. Okay, we're going to get comfortable in our chairs, feet flat on the floor. We're going to get ready to slow things down from daily word and meditation. We're going to do it by singing together, Blessing to the World. The first one is for you. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth. And who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world. Now take it inside, know it for yourself. I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth. And who I am and all I do is a blessing to the world. Now, having filled up your cup, let's expand to include everyone. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth. And who we are and all we do is a blessing to the world, a blessing to the world. I'd like to invite Diane up to the platform.
Good morning. The daily word for Sunday, October 3rd is faith. With the assurance of faith, I move ahead with confidence. Faith is my guiding light. It keeps me hopeful when I'm tempted to doubt and cheerful when I might otherwise feel gloomy. Faith tells me that even when the sky appears cloudy, the sun is still shining brightly above the clouds. Faith gives me a secure footing in the present as I plan for the future. Faith is the assurance that I am never alone, that everything I dream and do is divinely inspired. Every step I take in the direction of my aspirations is fueled by faith that they can come to pass. All of the wisdom, power, love, and strength of God are mine to express as only I can. Leaving timidity and hesitancy behind, I use these divine attributes boldly and with confidence. Faith shows me the way forward. And from Hebrews 11:1, now faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. And so now we'll move into our meditation for today. This is a meditation on the power of faith by Reverend Bronte Colbert. Take 3 deep breaths as we slowly become present to today's meditation. The power of faith. Today, I honor my faith, whether it's as small as a mustard seed or as large as a mountain. Faith is the energy that carries me forward It opens my heart to knowing that I am worthy of all good things, including more love. When events around me seem overwhelming, when worry and doubt darken the landscape of my mind, I call forth faith. In prayer, I affirm that faith will see me through. In meditation, I visualize a reservoir of faith that I can easily draw from. Faith fills me with trust and confidence that lightens any load. Faith expands my awareness to recognize the presence of Spirit in every single person, place, and circumstance. It reminds me to trust in my own abilities and believe in myself, knowing I am ever supported by the divine. Faith uplifts me, my thoughts, and my words to create a brighter picture. It reminds me to be open to divine guidance, intuitive knowing, and spiritual nudges. It aids me in knowing that from a divine perspective, all is truly well. Walking in faith, my steps are sure, divine guidance is clear, and my path is illuminated. And so it is. Amen.
One little boy in Africa, he put a face on AIDS, told his story to the world till he died, and these are the words he said, do all you can with what you have, in the time you have, in the space you are, do all you can. Do all you can with what you have, in the time that you have, in the space you are, do all you can. Holy Mother from India, helping the sick and the poor. Somebody asked, why do you do these things? She said, this is what I came here for. She said, do all you can with what you have, in the time you have, in the space you are, do all you can. This is a gift they gave to us, to share wherever we are and go. Be the change you wish to see in this world. How I understand what they wanted us to know. You can do all you can with what you have, in the time you have, in the space you are, do all you can.
Thank you, Bill. And thank you, Tom. So we talked, Tom mentioned this is really talking about helping others, but it's not really about helping others because the latest chapter in the quest that they're looking at is called Helping Others. And they tell a story which is really interesting. It's about this soldier who is about ready to be put to death by the king, and his girlfriend is just so upset because he's going to be put to death. So she decides, and he's going to be put to death when the church bell rings. So she decides, in order to help him, she ties herself to the bell ringer so that it won't make a noise. And time goes, and the king is thinking, God, the bell should have been ringing. Why wasn't the bell ringing? And so they go to check it out, and there she is tied to it, and she's all battered and bloody. And he's so amazed that she was willing to do this that he lets the boyfriend go. When we help people, when we think we're helping people, often what happens is we just get battered ourselves. There's this codependency that we think we can help somebody, and so we give so much of ourselves that we really don't have anything left. So there is a difference between helping and serving. And that's really what we're going to look at today. Because when I was reading the chapter in the quest, and I did the quest years ago, I remember thinking, well, this isn't right. Because for me, serving is the best way to get out of the blues, to get out of myself, whatever is going on in my life. Serving others is always the answer for me. And I've seen it again and again. So yesterday we had Love Your Church Cleanup Day. And it was the most amazing experience. First of all, I want anyone who was here yesterday cleaning to stand up a minute, because I really want to applaud you all. So these people came, and I have to tell you, there was so much love. There was so much love in this church because they truly love this church, and they cleaned with love. They weren't helping the church. They were serving the church. And when I walked in today and I saw the church, it was like unbelievable, because what I felt was the love that was given. Yes, the church is clean and it's organized and everything, but it is the love that people gave. They gave their time, they gave their love, they gave their effort, and that's what you feel. So when people are greeting, they're serving. And so when you come in and you get met by smiles and greeted and all of that, what do you feel? You feel the love. Service is all about love. Helping is about judgment. Because when we help somebody, we are saying that they are less than. We are saying that they are not good enough and they need our help. And so what happens is we give because we think they need something and they're not enough. When we serve, we're serving equals. We don't see them as less. When you serve somebody, you don't see them as less. You see them as someone equal. And, I come from a spiritual background where service is what it is all about. And I know for me, I wouldn't be standing here today if it wasn't for the fact that people loved me and served in a way of showing me that love. And it wasn't because they thought that I was less than. It was because they saw what I could be. They saw the divine within me. When you serve, you see the divine in someone else. You don't see them as needing help. Mother Teresa was just a wonderful example of that. And she said, as soon as I get that quote, because I got so many quotes here. Mother Teresa said, "The fruit of silence is prayer. The fruit of prayer is faith. The fruit of faith is love. The fruit of love is service. The fruit of service is peace." When we give in service, what we find is a peace within. But my favorite quote is by an Indian writer and Nobel Prize winner, who I cannot pronounce his first name. His last name is Tagore. And he said, "I slept and dreamt that life was joy. I awoke and saw that life was service. I acted, and behold, service was joy. So think about the times in your life when you truly felt joy. For me, most of those times when I was of service. And it really does help me get out of the blues, because when I'm feeling down and I look around and I see where can I be of service, and I get picked up. That's the most amazing thing. When we help someone else, we get drained. Have you ever tried to help somebody, and when you got done, you felt like you were that woman tied to that, bell? You felt all banged up and beaten and exhausted and tired, and you thought, oh, God, I just can't do this anymore. But when you serve another, you feel better. You never feel worse. You always feel better. So there is this thing of service. So we have to remember that if serving others is good, we also have to be willing to receive that from others. Because guess what happens? If someone gives something, if someone wants to give you something and you go, oh, no, I can't take it, or no, don't do that for me, or whatever, you are depriving them of the gift of service. You are depriving someone of that. And we think we're being so humble to say, no, we don't want it. But the fact of the matter is we're being selfish. Because what we're saying is, well, I'm going to be the martyr and not accept this. But meanwhile, I'm depriving you of this great gift. So there's this thing about service. And when we come to a church community, the church community is based on service. And service takes many different ways. So we're having a town hall meeting today. Coming to that town hall meeting, whether you're here in person or whether you're on YouTube, and finding out what is going on in the church is being of service. Because a church is not a building. A church is not a minister. A church is the community. It is everybody. And it is everybody's church. And so we should be wanting to serve that. I've always the other day I was kind of feeling down, and I was on a Zoom meeting, and they said, oh, we need someone to serve as, I forget I said, I'll do it. Because that's how I was brought up on the spiritual path. It's like, when things are down, find something to do. Find something to serve. It could be cleaning a bathroom. It could be chairing a meeting. It could be greeting. It could be attending the classes. That we don't think about that. But there's so much service that goes on when you're in a small group. The prayer groups are a perfect example of service. The talent show is service. Anything like that is service. So we seem to get this thing of confused about helping and service. And we have to remember that we don't need helpers in the church. We need servers. We need people who love the community, want to be a part of the community. And Jesus understood that. Jesus said, well, listen, I'm sorry. I have pages and pages here of quotes and all kinds of things. And it's like, it's just overwhelming. This is what happens when you do something like it late at night and early in the morning. It just keeps coming out. So you really want to do it when you have some kind of... Anyway, from Luke chapter 8, Jesus says, no one after lighting a lamp hides it under a jar or puts it under a bed, but puts it on the lampstand so that those who enter may see the light. For nothing is hidden that will not be disclosed, nor is anything secret that will not become known and come to light. Then pay attention to how you listen. For those who have, more will be given, and from those who do not have, even what they seem to have will be taken away. And a lot of people read that and they think, well, that doesn't sound fair. You mean the people that have get more and the people that don't have get less? We're always thinking like Mother Teresa, you help the people who, need more. And now, but what he's saying is that when we give out of the fullness of who we are children of God, we let our light shine. And when we give and serve out of that, we get so much more. But when we try and help someone out of the part of us that feels less than, helping someone we feel is even less than us, we get drained and we get even less. You know, in the Quest, they talk this story about Jesus, and it's Jesus is in a crowd of people, and everyone is like, you know, pushing and shoving on him. I mean, they all want to be healed. They all want to be helped. You know, it's like famous movie star or somebody or a big rock star, and everybody's trying to reach him. And so he's walking along, and people are just really coming at him. And all of a sudden he says, I feel someone touching the hem of my garment. Now he's in this crowd of people, and everybody's how could he feel someone touching the hem of his garment? Well, there's this woman who has been hemorrhaging for years, and she says, if I could only touch the hem of his garment, I know I will be healed. And so it says he felt that. But what he felt, and the Quest explains this, isn't so much her physical touch. It was the fact that her consciousness got raised to the consciousness of Jesus. And what Jesus felt was that consciousness. You see, Jesus only could heal those people who believed he could heal them. He always would say, do you believe you could be healed? He didn't go trying to help people who were in need, who didn't believe that they could be helped. He served those people who had the consciousness of understanding about service and who believed that he could heal them. And so we have to realize this. And we're at a time now in our church when we're going through some changes and all of that. And what we need are people who are willing to step forth and serve. And serve can be in many different ways. When you come here, you're serving. When you give, you're serving. We have people that come here that are dedicated. John, every week John is here, streaming, camera, whatever. We couldn't do YouTube without John, and Waverly, and, and Jerry playing drums. And, we have all these people serving, and that's why we're here. If I came here by myself, it would be a pretty lonely job. I'd be talking to myself. Well, I talk to myself enough. I don't need to come here to talk to myself. And so all of this, it takes a community. It takes a village. They say it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a community to be a church. It takes a community. Not one person or two people, but everybody. So I want you to ask yourselves, how can you serve? How can you serve? Not how can you help. Don't look for people you can help, but look for areas that you can serve. So close your eyes for a minute. And think about a place or an area or a community or something in your life that you want to give. You want to serve from a place of love. Not so much because they need it, but because it is who you are, letting that light shine and being a light onto the world. And asking yourself, where can I be of service? See, I believe that God's will for me is to be of maximum service to God and to others. Not to help, but to be of service. Whatever you do, whatever job you have, whatever you do for your work, if you think of it as being of service, instead of going to a job, you will find that you get so much more out of it. And the people that you come in contact with will get so much more. We are each in this world for a purpose. And what if that purpose is something as simple as just being of service to God and to others? I guarantee you, when you think of it like that, your life will change. You will feel the end of the blues. You will feel uplifted. Your soul will just soar. each day, say, God, how can I be of service to you and to others? And when we ask, we know we will always receive the answer. And you will be filled with so much love and gratitude that whatever blues you may be facing, they will be replaced by a joy that comes from deep within. So we say, thank you, God. Thank you, God, for the opportunity to be of service. Thank you, God, for allowing us to let our light shine, to not hide it. For every little light that shines, we make a difference in this world, and we make a difference in ourselves. And so it is. Amen.
When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I'll dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when times get rough and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. When you're down and out, when you're on the street, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled waters, I will lay me down. Like a bridge over troubled waters, I will lay me down. Sail on, silver girl, sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh, if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind. Like a bridge over troubled waters, I will ease your mind. reach over troubled waters. I will ease your mind.
Thank you so much, Tom. That was beautiful. And Reverend Arlene, what a great message. Thank you so much. So here at Unity, we have 5 basic principles. Please say them with me. God is all good and active in everything, everywhere. I am naturally good because God's divinity is in me and in everyone. I create my experiences by what I choose to think and what I feel and believe. Through affirmative prayer and meditation, I connect with God and bring out the good in my life. And I do and give my best by living the truth that I know I make a difference. And we all do make a difference. And one of the other ways that we can make a difference is by practicing the principle of giving and receiving. And that is a very strong part of our church. And we want to thank all those that participate in that by donating to our spiritual community, because our church is supported solely by these donations. And don't forget that all these donations are tax deductible. So if you do give cash, please put it in an envelope with your name so that we can recognize that at the end of the year and you can claim it on your taxes. And we have so many ways to donate. We make it so easy for you. You can visit our website and click on the donate button and it'll take you to the link. You can also text a donation to 77977 and type in Unity of OC Give in the message area. You can mail a check. Yes, we still receive checks at Unity of Orange County, 23181 Verdugo Drive, Suite 103B in Laguna Hills, 92653. And if you're here today, you can just put it in the basket, which we are going to be passing again today. And remember that your committed contributions allow us here at Unity of Orange County to continue to be practice and to serve everyone. And as was discussed in the talk today, just being of service, this is a wonderful way that you can. So let's put our hands together and affirm our giving prayer. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And the baskets are going around. Oh, and it looks like Reverend Arlene has an announcement.
So I just realized we are only 2 weeks away from Heroes Sunday. So this is for people who watch us on YouTube as well as here. This is such a gift you can give to someone. When you invite someone to come to church with you because they are a hero to you, there's something, maybe it's the way they live their life, something they're going through, whatever. This is a gift that you're giving to someone else. So I have 2 people, and when I called this one friend and I asked her and I told her why I wanted to bring her, she started to cry. And it is such a gift to be able to say that to someone. Christopher asked someone, and he's coming from Seattle to be here, flying down here to be here. That's what it is when you invite someone. So if you haven't asked somebody, please do. It is such an amazing experience. And you will get a chance, if you wish to say why that person is your hero, but you don't have to. If you do decide that, you always want to ask them if it's okay, because it might be something very personal that they really don't want to share in front of a group. And if you've been watching us on YouTube and thinking, oh, I think I'd like to come to the church, but I don't know anybody, or, this is a good opportunity. Ask somebody that's your hero, and then you have someone to come with you, so you don't feel like you're coming alone. So this is a wonderful way, not just really serving the church, but serving another person. I'm telling you, it doesn't have to be a big thing. They don't have to be a big hero because they've conquered something, or they could just walk through life with dignity and grace, and they give you hope, and they can be your hero. So everybody has heroes in their life. So please, you have 2 weeks I guarantee you, when you ask somebody, the reaction you get is going to be amazing. It's going to be such a gift. So thank you.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that as well. I have 2 people coming as well. And I heard somebody else had 2 people. Is there anybody that's here new today for the first time? Let us recognize you. We won't chase you out the door, we promise. But we just want to give you a welcome packet and recognize you. Oh, anybody here for the 2nd, 3rd, 15th time? Oh, there's a few 15th timers. All right. Well, thank you. If you don't want to be recognized, that's okay as well. Just make sure to get a packet on your way out. And now we're going to close with the peace song, and after that we will do our prayer for protection.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that is meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Together, the light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Yay, God!